sit down. Hi everybody. So it is another garden tour. It's in the evening. I usually film them early in the morning, but I decided to film it, wait this today until the evening to film it right before I have to water everything. It hasn't been too hot here, so I've only been watering my plants once a day, and that's in the evening. But as you saw in the title, it says last garden tour. It's not even my last ever garden tour. I've been doing a lot of thinking about this channel and then The Empty Nest, which was my original channel. And this channel was supposed to be for me and James for home improvements and stuff like that. And I'm looking to see what she's doing. And it's been a lot to try to keep up with both channels, to the point where I've neglected The Empty Nest. So I decided, you know, there's 60 subscribers on here, and some of these subscribers are Empty Nest subscribers. So what I thought I would do is just start putting everything back on my original channel, and doing everything that way. I love The Empty Nest. I love what I built there and all the different videos I have there. So I thought I would just go ahead and put everything on The Empty Nest. So I'm going to put this video up on both channels so that The Empty Nest knows what's going on, people who haven't come over here. But I thought I'd explain why this is called the last garden tour, because everything's going back over to my main channel. It's been kind of hectic, and you know, lately I haven't felt inspired really to film, and I've been like, am I just feeling like I'm out of content? What's going on? And it's not that at all. I've been reading a lot of news and letting like outside real world stuff or world stuff bother me. And I've decided as of last weekend, I was like, I'm not going to read the news anymore. I'm just not going to deal with it anymore. I'm just going to live my life. And that's what I'm doing. And I'm happy, and I'm starting to feel creative again. So there's going to be a lot of videos that I'm going to be posting. I'm hoping to post 3 times a week. So the video that we've been working on with, you know, the bottom, you know, what we're doing in the garden that I haven't posted yet, that'll go up on The Empty Nest. But I thought I would take you on a garden tour. We're going to go all the way around the yard. I'm going to show you everything. So let's start over here on the side of the side of the deck. So I wanted to show you all this. Now I took these diathesis, I think that's how you say it. Took all 3 of them. I have them in this pot here, and they were dying, so I put them over here in the shade, and they're starting to look so much better here. And as you can see, yesterday, today, and tomorrow is still growing. My hydrangeas haven't done anything. Matter of fact, they've kind of gone back. What, you want to give a garden tour? Is that it? He is like my garden cat. My geranium is doing good, and my host is doing really well. What? Let me give him some attention, or we're never gonna get through this garden tour. Okay, over here, tomato plant's doing good. This is the ones that I rescued out of my yard. I gave my parents some, but I planted some in here. This is a hummingbird bush that's doing good. And these tomato plants, which are about to be planted out, are doing well. This is an ivy that my dad gave me last weekend. He gave me that and this. Aloe vera is doing good. These little guys are doing great. And the other ivy, it's really taken off. It's really growing. When my dad brought it up, it was real small, so I'm super happy about that. James is like, you didn't kill it yet. I'm like, yeah, that's the first. Yeah, come on, let's go this way, Mr. Kitty. So over here, I haven't taken you over here in a while. Now, whenever it comes to my gladiolas, which these, there's some over there, and I have some in a pot, I have to wait until basically the first frost when they die back to pull them up, pull up the bulbs. So that's what I'm waiting on. I'm not too concerned about my blackberry and my raspberry bush because I do plan on transplanting those more into the sun. I think over here it's just too shaded. I was looking at it springtime. I thought, oh, it's perfect sun, but I didn't take into account that these trees give a lot of shade. My poor calla lilies are just falling over, but they are still growing a lot of flowers. And I actually pulled up some of my zinnias because they had died, but I've still got some blooms. This is like my favorite one so far out of the whole. I mean, I have a couple of favorite, but I love this color. I think this Cosmo is done for the year. And I'm also going to, in the winter time or in the spring next year, I'm going to go ahead and put this someplace else. This is a rose bush. It's growing really well, but I feel that again in the shade it's just not growing that good because I didn't have very many buds off of it. So, you ready, dude? Let's go with the other flower bed. Come on. Come on. Look. He just follows me around. So over here, all my snapdragons have basically died. I gotta come in here and pull them all out. The zinnias, they're still budding. There's quite a few that are still budding, and I'm just letting them die all the way back because I really think it's pretty to watch them fade in color. I love these. They're so gorgeous. And then this rose bush I'm actually going to move as well. It's had a few roses on it, but I think the zinnias are kind of stopping it from getting a lot of sun. I also think that there's a lot of shade in this area, especially if you notice how the zinnias are all facing towards where it's really sunny. So I'm going to take that into account next year with this bed. My marigolds are still going. Mint is going, and then I planted some raspberry Lima tomatoes. I've got some starting. I planted 3. This one hasn't popped yet. I need to take care of that. That was supposed to be zinnias, and only 2 went. And then last weekend whenever I went to Houston, they both kind of just died. I've got some onion starts here and some broccoli starts because I'm about to start planting all that. This is a gladiola. These 2 gladiolas might actually be ready to be pulled up because see, they're brown. I might do that this weekend, and I need a weed really bad in here. All right, we're gonna start in the back. In the back, I got rid of the cucumber vine, which opened this up a lot because it was just too hot. It's not really good for cucumbers. Cucumbers are starting to taste sour, but you can see I've got some pumpkins in here and no squash. I've got some pumpkins, and I've got over here got some watermelons. I got one here, waiting for this one to ripen up. My mom and dad, I took one to them in Houston last weekend, and they said it was really good, that she's got a lot of seeds in it. And that one might be ready to pick this weekend. But I also saw an itty bitty pumpkin in here. I was like, yay, more pumpkins in this area. You just kind of gotta be diligent about it. But I'm hoping to have a few pumpkins for around Halloween to set out in Thanksgiving. Then here I planted some carrots. I don't see any of them that have germinated yet. I am being very, very, very patient with it. I did it maybe 3 weeks ago. I'm just being patient with it because I know my other carrots, they didn't germinate for a long time. So I'm just being patient with that. Beans are supposed to be here, but we don't have the kettle panel yet. My sweet potatoes are looking great. And here I had to replant the radishes because I knew that someone got in here and dug. So I replanted those yesterday. And then my beets, I know I've got one coming up right there. This monstrous, these are zucchinis, and it's just taking over. I'm like, I'm gonna have to pull one of these zucchini plants because it's just taking crazy. I haven't found any zucchini, any squash bugs yet, which is good. But I have, let's see here. I have some zucchini right there. So I've got zucchini going. These are for the fall. They're tomato plants. I'm about to dig this up this weekend, put more soil in it, and it's gonna be for my lettuce and everything. The strawberries just did not do good this year. And let's go over here. Well, let's go here first. My sunflower is almost about dead. So the beans are coming along. Then we got tomatoes that are going red on me. These are the Chadwick cherry tomatoes. They'll be ready in about a day. And then the black cherry, as you can see, they're starting to color. Starting to get color in it. I've got about 3 or 4 of those. These yellow pear, they are, as you can see right there, we're starting to go yellow. Starting to get some yellow ones. I actually picked my first yellow one yesterday, and I thought they were going to be bigger, but they're not. This Cosmos is still blooming. And then the firewood tomatoes, they're starting to be ready. Look at that. That looks so beautiful. So excited about it. And these yellow pears, they're real small. I need to find out why they're small. I think they're supposed to be small. I'm not sure, but here's one. It's ready. We're gonna test it out now. Oh, that's good. You know, Jess from Roots and Refuge is right. It has a really, really sweet taste to it. Store-bought tomatoes are disappointment. Now that I've been growing tomatoes, I'm not a big tomato fan. I've just grown them for salsa and for pasta sauce. Oh man, I like just eating them raw. So that is the garden tour. I do hope you enjoy it. If you're not subscribed to my other channel, I will link it down below in the box down below. Please feel free to come over there and subscribe. Leave a comment here if you've already been subscribed to the other channel. And I'll see you Monday.